According to a report done by Pew Research Center, by a ratio of 2 to 1, 44% to 22%, the public says that taxing the rich would help the economy rather than hurt it. My fellow senators, today I urge you to pass this resolution. I urge you to pass it for the following reasons. First of all, higher taxes will help the poor and create more jobs. Higher taxes on the rich will increase government's revenue. According to a study by the Brookings Institution, if the government taxes the rich more, they can use the gained revenue to invest in infrastructure and education. This in turn helps the poor climb the wealth ladder. Better infrastructure will create more jobs. According to the Wharton Business School resources, investing in infrastructure can create new jobs and also connect people to actual good ones. The impact of this argument is that higher taxes for the rich will create new jobs and help the poor. Next, taxing the rich decreases income inequality. Raising taxes on the rich would play a major role in decreasing income inequality. Income inequality has caused major problems, including crime. According to a study by World Bank, one of the leading sociological paradigms on crime, the theory on relative deprivation, states that inequality breeds social tension as the poor feel dispossessed when compared to wealthier people. These feelings of unfairness and disadvantage leads to the poor seeking compensation by committing crimes against the rich. Finally, the rich get more from the government. Consider defense, for example. Consider defense, for example, which is 20% of the U.S.'s budget. The rich have more to defend, so they should pay more. According to Mark Rosenfelder from Zompist.com, Social Security takes up 20% of our budget, and it works like this. If you put more into the system, you get higher payments, so the rich should pay more. Finally, investments in infrastructure are, again, more useful if you have more. So you can see that the rich gain more, so they should pay more. Thank you, and I'm now open to questions.
All right, questions for Senator Gupta, Senator Shetty?
According to the Heritage Foundation, the top 10% of earners paid 68% of the federal income. So don't you think if we raise the tax on the rich, that they will get upset and they'll go somewhere else because they don't want to pay more?
Senator, you're saying that the rich won't want to pay more, but Bill Gates is worth $72.4 billion. If he pays taxes $1 billion a year, then he will be dead long before he reaches his last billion. So they still have more room to pay.
Anyone else? Don't you think, Senator, it's a disincentive for people because they would not have incentive to work more if their high income is going to be taxed more?
But as I stated before, we're talking about the rich. They have a lot of money, and it's also going to create more jobs. So the rich won't stop paying taxes.
Okay, anyone else? Yes?
Say if you tax more on the rich and say if you want to live in a good house, you have to pay more property taxes. Likewise, there will be so many things on the rich people. Ultimately, these people end up paying a lot and less moral for them to work more and gain more.
Actually, they're not paying a lot. Warren Buffett, in a New York Times article, stated himself that he only pays $7 million in income tax. That's 17.4%. He pays less tax than all the other 20 people working in his office.
Or less tax rate, not
Less tax rate.
Okay. Anyone else?
Senator Gupta, you said that Social Security, that if people pay more, they get more, but rich already have money. Why do they have to put it in Social Security?
Well, that's just one reason, but if they put it in Social Security, they get more. Also, another 20% of our budget is defense, and they have a lot to defend because they have a mansion, they have cars, So,
Can I have one follow-up question on that?
Yes.
So you said that, Warren Buffett is paying 7 million. Isn't that already more than an average person is paying? As a tax rate, yes, it's 17%, but as a total money, he's paying 7 million compared to any average Joe, he would pay way less than 7 million.
yeah, but look at this. He still has a lot to pay. $7 million. He gains $1 billion a year.
Okay, thank you, sir.